They talk about it. 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 Welcome back to She Could Talk the podcast. I'm your host, Gangalee. Hey, and that's Gangalee on all streaming platforms. If you want to check out the music, if you want to see if I can rap, just look for the red glasses, the locks. You can find me there, okay? But over here on YouTube, on She Could Talk the podcast, this is where I react to everything. I react to news, sports, crime, politics, music, rappers, TikTokers, influencers, YouTubers. If they're talking about it, we're talking about it, okay? All right. So I do a weekly installment on IAG Farm. This week I'm doing a double drop. Yes, guys, a double drop. Because the reason why I even started to react to this, in addition to just, wanting to express my concerns and things that I seen, was the hernia consultation. Yes. And shout out to Lil G because he, kind of inspired me to react to him reacting to the hernia consultation months ago. Now we're here. It's here. And I came at you earlier today with my video about the work, right? And as you can see, the work don't stop because he got to make sure none of the workers are down, And I'm happy that he went with her. That part, I will say, I give credit where it's due. And shout out to him for at least going with her and being there with her. You know what I'm saying? Because I was worried that she was going to have to drive herself there and back. So I'll give him that. Yes. But it's here. It's here. The surgery day has arrived and it's here. And so of course, he's not going to go without the camera. We already know that, right? And I want to also give Megan a round of applause because she's a trooper. She, hernia consultation, unless it's really out of control, it is an outpatient surgery. So, yeah, she's, that's about right. She go in there for a couple of hours, make sure she's good. As long as there's no complications, she gets to come home, right? And rest. The key word rest, which is how we're going to segue into the start of this video. This is basically, they dropped it and they said, it's the surgery that, happened. And I'm so happy it did because I was worried about her. So I think, though, my opinion only, that she wanted to let Tim hear, which of course he's just like, this is good footage. I get the film, so I'm winning. But she wanted him to hear, in particular, what she can and cannot do. All right, so let's go.
Like come full circle for them to see you again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, yeah. Any questions since we talked last?
Okay, so I know that after the surgery, I can't lift anything.
About a jug of milk.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can do normal like daily activities and things like that, but I don't want you to listen. I say like 5 to 10 pounds or
5 to 10 pounds, normal daily activities. But we know what normal daily activities consist of at the farm. But the lady, the surgeon is like, normal daily activities like picking up milk, picking up a bag of sugar, 5-pound bag of sugar or bag of rice, 10 pounds, because that's normal womanly household activities, right? But she don't know who her employee is.
Jug milk.
But no, like exercise.
You can walk, like walking is fine, but no like weights or like trying to run. Nothing like real strenuous, but like normal.
She's thinking she's taking a jog with some weights, maybe some calisthenics, some yoga, no. Farm chores is what Megan is like. How soon will I be able to do my chores?
Yeah, normal activity is fine.
Because we have like
normal
a super hilly property, and I like walk
you're
for
a farm,
exercise.
right? Yeah.
But because I'll do like but nothing like intense. So I shouldn't be like walking up hills or anything.
Yeah, maybe you should just like walk, like try to avoid.
You notice how why she didn't say, so I normally throw the hay and I feed the sheep and I'm out there pulling the wagon. Like can I how soon can I get back to doing that? That's what she really needs to ask. And that's what Tim is really trying to get to the bottom of.
Like the real hilly parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that was my big question. I
All
don't
right.
know how much I can.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Mm-mm.
The man of many words has no questions. But you notice how she said, I just wanted to know what I can and can't do. And she looked at him.
Very good. Well, look, whenever they're ready, we'll get rolling on back. All right. And I'll come talk to you when we're done, okay?
Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just happy she's here.
All right. Just met with the doctor. And you got the
Good to go.
the anesthesiologist came in, your
Yeah.
surgeon came in, and so you're ready to roll now.
I'm ready to go. She's ready to go. She seems happy and excited. So.
That's right. Yep. Good. All right, y'all. So we're doing this, and next time y'all see us, Megan should be hernia free.
Hernia free.
There you go. All right, y'all. So I came
This
downstairs,
is
kind
probably
of
the
get
most
them. So
applause
everything went
I
good.
gave this family in a minute.
So they didn't even have to use a mesh. Did they say?
That's awesome.
Oh, you don't know. You're like, I don't know what's going on.
No, I just woke up. The last thing I remember.
I don't know. So I have a few choice things about this part. He just does not. I don't know. Let's let him play out first.
I was in the hallway.
Oh, okay, good.
Mhm.
In the area, do you feel numb anywhere? What do you
I
feel?
don't feel numb anywhere. It hurts.
Maybe they didn't have to numb you because they put you to sleep. Yeah, that's a good thing.
It hurts in the area of my stomach, but I have a binder on.
Should the camera
so
be on for
everything's
this?
kinda tight.
Tight, yeah, I got you. Yes, you did say that. Say you have a binder on, yeah, and it'll be some gauzes over top of the
Shouldn't
areas
this
where they
be
made the
private
incision.
between them?
And say we
I
can
don't
take those
know.
out tomorrow. Yeah.
My voice sounds funny because I just got out of this surgery.
Now Tim's talking. Hey, Mama.
Hey, Tim. I just wanted to hear y'all's voices. I just got out of this surgery.
Oh, Grandma told us.
I'm doing good, though.
Yeah. We
Uh,
came here to find yours. And
So what I wanted to say about the conversation and pay attention to with the boys, what I noticed, and this is just my opinion, guys, don't bite me. But I noticed that they're so cold with their mom. But then listen to their tone when they interact with grandma, who they're currently with while she's having the surgery. But they're like, she's like, yeah, I just got out the surgery. They're like, mm-hmm. And then Tim Jr. is ready to kick his speech, his spiel, his script that he was supposed to get. So say that he practiced allegedly. But listen.
Surgery.
oh, Grandma told us.
I'm doing good, though.
Yeah. We
Uh,
came here to find yours, and then we'll go back to Grandma's house. I love you. I love
They had to
you.
cut
I
that
love
short,
you.
but that was definitely cut short. Not me, but them. But I feel like it was scripted a little bit because we went to do the farm chores. But okay, let's listen.
Love you too, boys.
All right, Meg. Meg? Oh, shut up. Go back. Meg. I don't know what I'm going to do with these boys.
That seems like the most organic interaction between the grandma, the boys. It was like Meg, like, 'cause they used to call their mom, or mommy, I guess. But to hear, I guess, the grandma say Meg, but also their dad. What do he call her? Like, I don't know, but the whole interaction seemed more lively with grandma than them concerned. And it could be they're worried about their mom. So I don't want to make it just seem like, oh, but it could be that they're worried, like, we don't know what's going on. But they were just like, and ready to get into the script. We're here to do farm chores because they just went into the script. Tim Jr., in my opinion. But let's listen.
Mm.
But good, Megan. We were praying for you, and we're glad you came through well.
Thank you. I'll see y'all soon.
Okay, y'all take your time.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, got to talk to your boys. They out there working, of course. Working men.
That's funny.
The farm
They
still
made-
goes
They
even when we're.
made grandma take them to the farm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that?
Every time they're at grandma's house, we can't hardly get them away from the farm because when they're at grandma's house, they make grandma bring them back to do farm chores. And I tell them, I say, boys, it's all right, I got it. We good. It's like,
I don't
nah, they
believe that.
they really like have taken ownership over those farm chores.
For this next cup of segment, my reaction is he is justifying or trying to impart on us how the boys love to do the farm chores and how even if he's not there, they will have their grandmother take them to go do the farm chores. Well, we already see the condition of grandma, right? We already see that she has to come and leave her house and kill the weeds in his driveway, maintenance on a Sunday, on the weekends, right? So when does grandma get a day off? When does she get to go chill and hang out with her friends and live her social life, right? So now surgery, I'm happy the boys are there with grandma, but you think that she would have, in her own right, Miss Lily, would have taken the boys down there proactively to do farm chores? Why? Just wait till you get home and you get them back to work. But he is imparting on us, insisting that the boys want to do this on their own. Cap.
So they want to make sure it's done right, and they want to check on their animals every morning. Good shepherds.
And look at her face.
Yep.
I know I sound funny still.
Oh yeah, you should sound funny all the time to me. Sound about the same.
I don't like that. So this whole interaction here, like, first of all, you could have been like, okay, I know we do a lot of the stuff, but this is serious. So I want to make sure she's good first, get her in a position, let her look good, get her looking right. You know what I'm saying? Well, we know he doesn't care about that. But at least get her look, presentable before you put her on the camera. This is fresh out of surgery. The anesthesia is wearing off, how you're feeling groggy, and then you cut open and all that stuff, and the camera's in your face. So I say once again, she's a trooper because, what I'm saying? She knows what to expect. She knows her husband. She's been with him over a decade at this point, so she knows what she's dealing with. But I say, when does he ever say, let me chill right now, and let me make it about my family real quick, because this is important. YouTube is how I make my money and my success, but let me just make sure she's good first. Right? He came in the door with the camera on her, and he said, "Oh, I'm taking full advantage of this. Taking full advantage of this before the medication wears off." Then she says, I'm gonna rewind that because I really didn't like that. You could say whatever you want to say, but it's very concerning to know that if you're down like that, like if you're sick or if you're going through something in a vulnerable state, that you still have to be up because your partner, that they're not equipped or they're not even trying or will not give you the support you need. So you have to be up even when you're down. Yo. But I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should sound funny all the time to me. Almost every morning.
Maybe she wanted him to be like, well, it's the medicine. You'll be all right. Your voice will come back. But instead, that was an opportunity to further further drill you into the ground. I don't know.
Good shepherds.
That's right.
Yep.
I know I sound funny still.
Oh yeah, you should sound funny all the time to me. Sound about the same.
Look at her face.
All right, y'all just got done. Megan just got done talking to the boys, and I just got done wiping her face down. I'm taking full advantage of this opportunity. I told her, I said, I'm gonna get out of the video first, and then I'm gonna wipe your face. I'm gonna leave the crust in your eyes and slob on your mouth and stuff. So I can edit it and like show it to you later. But here
Look
your
at her
glasses. Let me
face right
put the
here.
glasses on for her.
Face, put it.
Let's see. These glasses. Not poking you in the eye.
Look,
Wish I could get the video.
he does not care.
Man.
The camera is more
There
important.
we go. Now you can see. She's so out there, she didn't even notice she couldn't see. I could have been by. Cause she blind as a bat without them glasses.
Wow.
She didn't know who I was.
I know who you are.
Exactly. She didn't know who I was. Like, who is this
Wow.
handsome fella in here?
Wow. Y'all could say whatever out there and y'all could be like, oh no, you know, this is, yeah, she's in surgery. I'm happy she had the surgery. And I'm happy that she's finally able to get something to take care of her, get her back on track. But there's a couple of things I want to notice. Do you notice that she doesn't really wear her glasses a lot and they're pretty thick? I wear glasses. They're pretty thick. So that means she needs them. And he just said another dig. We didn't need to know that. You could just look at the glasses and tell. But, oh, she's blind as a bat without these. But I have several videos of her with no glasses on. So what is that about? What is that about? But now, not only do you put the glasses on, you put it on like trying to poke out her eye. Like normally if you're trying to help somebody with their glasses on, you're going to take it, make sure you put it on them. But the camera is important, guys. We have to be there. We have to be there. So this is, and then she's like, and then he's insult, and she has to be up, and she has to be alert, and she has to always be going, even when she's down, because she knows what she's dealing with. And he's taking every opportunity to say, oh, she always sound funny to him. She's blind as a bat. She don't know nothing. But then listen to what he says about himself. So we're going to go back a bit. And then look at her face. Look at her face. You cannot tell me that, surgery. She's down. She just had surgery. So she's sore. And then this is the dude who has to be her support, her companion.
Glasses. She didn't know who I was.
I know who you are.
Exactly. She didn't know who I was. Like, who is this
like,
handsome
Lord.
fella in here with me? Wiping my mouth and talking to, who are these kids we talking to on the phone? She's so out there.
Listen to what he says about himself.
I could have been by. Cause she blind as a bat without them glasses. She didn't know who I was.
I know who you are.
Exactly. She didn't know who I was. Like, who is this handsome fella in here with me? Wiping my mouth and talking to, who are these kids we talking to on the phone? But yeah, she's doing good. She seems like she's coming back in two now.
Always a moment
First
to
thing she
shine
said was,
for
"Can
him
you
to
call
shine."
boys? I just want to talk to them. I just want to hear their voice." And they're out there doing farm chores, and them boys are something else because they just refuse to not do those farm chores. I told them, I said, "I got the farm chores. Y'all don't worry about it."
Boy, do y'all believe that? Yo, I'm sending her a massive, massive prayer because I couldn't do this on a daily basis. Listening to him is enough to make you either drink or go crazy.
But they made grandma take them out there to do farm chores, so I'm glad that they're out there taking care of the farm. We don't have anything to worry about. Like I said, and the oldest, Tim Jr., is 9, and the youngest is 1, Benjamin. But, the youngest that's actually doing farm chores is 5. And so I can't imagine what it's going to be like.
They've been 5 for
once
like
they're
5
13
years.
and 16 and, 17 and all those ages and doing things. Because I sit those boys down and I talk to them like men. And I talk to them about vision and businesses.
Look at her face, first of all. And what's the importance of this at this moment? What is the importance of saying this at this moment? Y'all tell me. What's the importance? She is fresh out of surgery, right? This is the time that you put the camera down and you say, you good? You all right? Rub her feet. Make sure she's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you all right? You need anything? Give her some ice. You know what I'm saying? Check on her, because she has to be discharged shortly, right? But instead, because he knows only a certain hour or two that he has to get this content, he's like getting in all of his prey. Oh, my boys are so trained up. They farming 5, 7, and 9, whatever the ages they are, because it changes every other video. It's important to let the viewing audience know that they're still working regardless, and they want to do it, which I don't believe that. They want to do it.
and things that we can do because I don't know what the first business is that we're gonna start with those boys, but I don't know if it's gonna be like an excavation business, a tractor business. But it's like we have tractors, we have
Look at her face. She's looking like, really? This is what we're talking about right now. This is what we're talking about right now.
bush hogs, we have zero.
All right.
I can't take it. So they're home now.
Megan's actually doing pretty good though. We stopped by Chick-fil-A
And
and
she
got
is.
got lunch for everybody.
I mean, to be just
I'm
coming
doing my
home.
regular IAG Farm Mama thing.
So let's rewind that real quick because you got to remember at the beginning the doctor said to her, she said, what can I do? And she said, your regular chores, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, because that's equivalent to a bag of rice, a bag of sugar, flour. If you're cooking food, meat, 5 pounds of meat, you're cooking dinner, etc. Right? So the doctor's like, nothing max beyond that, because I know you guys live on a farm. I know you have a large family, so you probably, but nothing max beyond 5-10 pounds, regular stuff, a jug of milk. So she's like, I'm exercising. I have a large property and I exercise and I walk for exercise. So she's thinking like she's running, she's doing yoga, maybe lifting some weights. So she's like, no weights, no running, none of that stuff, no uphill, none of that you would think if you're working out, the type of exercise the surgeon looks like she might do, So she's thinking like, okay, if you're doing that, no, just regular stuff, cooking food as you get a little bit stronger, maybe, but don't do nothing right now. So Megan was like, okay. She looked over at him like, you heard that? I cannot be feeding the sheep and pulling the wagons and all that stuff. I can't do it. I can't. So now at the end, now she gets, dinner for them. They come home and she re-emphasizes regular farm, IAG farm mama stuff, which what we would know as her cooking, her keeping the boys right, homeschooling, being in the house with Benjamin, right? Maybe a little paperwork for the real estate and etc. The business, responding to the emails, right? The IAG farm mama stuff. That's what she should be doing. So the look on her face of excitement is like, I get back to doing
Got
what I
got
wanna
lunch for
do.
everybody.
We sure did. I'm doing my regular IAG Farm Mama thing.
That's right. I'm just waiting on a hand and foot.
Buddy, I can't
He had to throw that in. I'm just waiting on, like, that's burning him. That he has to wait on her hand and foot. But here we go.
pick you up.
Look at him smile.
I'm not staying long, guys.
What's up, boys? How y'all doing?
Good.
Y'all been having fun at grandma's house? Playing Batman. What's up, Benjamin? So you got a little tan? Down here with this ranch, son. How's it going, bud?
He's
He trying to get the
walking now,
mama.
you know
He
he's
said, Grandma,
walking.
let my hand go.
I'm not letting him go.
Did you see that affectionate interaction with Solo real quick? And Grandma and the baby? I'm telling you. I don't think Solo's down there for I think he's down there for different reasons.
Little tan?
But look,
Down
at
here with this
Solo
ranch, son. How's it going, bud? He trying to get the
kisses
mama.
him,
He said, Grandma, let my hand go.
I'm not letting him go.
and he walks off.
Not letting you go.
Friday not throwing temper tantrums.
Mama can't pick you up. I got you.
So how did things go, Grandma?
Just great.
Good, good.
No problem at all. Benjamin,
So this is how Grandma should be looking to me. With the kids, holding the babies. I don't know, she looks more natural in this element to me. Being the peace, right? Being the matriarch, right? The safe haven.
was a perfect little angel.
There you go.
Uh-huh. See Mom
He
clapping.
is an
That's
angel.
right,
Yay.
buddy. Tell you, buddy.
Tell him we can keep him from eating sticks. He'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, the head rubs, they get me every time.
That's him now.
He gonna put everything in his
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
everything.
All right, so you want me to bring all this food in and you gonna sort through it? Okay.
You can bring it all.
Oh yeah, as usual.
Mind you, this is when she just got back and they just told her to like go rest. But now she has to come over here, sort the food, give it out because she can't cook. Why couldn't he have just said, okay, I'm dropping the food off for y'all. Oh, pull up, everything is good. We get grabbing Benjamin, which why he can't stay too. You know what I'm saying? Let him stay too. But they want to go grab Benjamin, bring him back. why he couldn't just bring the food and she sit in the car and just kind of chill. Like, you already know what happened, guys. I'm going home to rest, right? But no, she got to still get out, walk up the steps, and you know, dish out the food and sort it out.
Ain't the first time.
That's all
But
we
I'm surprised.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised.
All right, y'all. Let me
He
get all this
grabbed the
food out
bags.
and get it into in the house so we
Wow.
can sort through it.
Allegedly,
Because
we
Megan
don't.
went on ahead and spent $1,000 at Chick-fil-A, so she brought dinner and lunch. So we gotta bring it in and sort through all of it.
Officially made it home from surgery, and
So this is now she's home. Girl, go lay down. Just lay down. For real talk, I hope you're still rested. You know, because ain't no telling when this was filmed based on when it's being released, and I think you should still be resting. That's just my opinion. Sending you healing strength, healing prayer. But I think you should be resting. You shouldn't even be sitting up. She said, don't lift up nothing. Fresh out. You're holding the camera back up. Back up. Here we go.
I'm super excited to be home. I feel great. I'm just so glad that everything went well. All praise to Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Because
she came
everything
through,
just
and
went
that's
so
good.
beautifully.
That's a blessing.
The doctor told Tim that she didn't have to even use any mesh. There were just 2 pinholes where fat had poked through, and she was able just to pull the fat back. And
I hope the doctor told her that, because I remember he mentioned that to her, which I don't know.
sew everything up. So everything, my recovery and everything should be better than expected. And that is
Good.
amazing news. So I'm super excited about that. I mean, we got up at the crack of dawn. We're moving out at 5 o'clock
But I
this
gotta pause real
morning.
quick, because I don't want y'all to to get it twisted. I'm still observing, you know, because this is just one video. It happened. She had the surgery, yes. But the healing process, how soon did she get back to work is the question that we got to see. How soon did she get back to work? Because this is the first day, and she had to go sort the food, and she had to bring Benjamin home with her. So Benjamin's with her because, you know, grandma got to get back to work. The boys got to get back to work. So how much rest did she really get? I hope she's still resting right
Made
now.
it to the hospital at 6. And so it almost, because, you know, most of the time I was in surgery, which I don't remember any of it. So it's almost like, oh, we just went out.
That's what I'm saying. Did the doctor tell you about some pinholes or fat coming through, or did Tim tell you that?
For Chick-fil-A and came back home because it's only about 2 o'clock.
Because he was in there like, oh, I'm going to tell the boys that I did the surgery. He was trying to tell her when she was still like under the anesthesia. Oh, I was in there. And she was like, really? Like, they let you in there? He's like, yep, I did the surgery. It's like, joking or not, I know it's a joke, but it's really not. It's like he's always going to find a way to insert himself in there and be the savior every time. But did he tell her that, or did the doctor tell her that?
In the afternoon right now. So it really doesn't feel like it was a burdensome or difficult thing. We ate lunch at grandma's, so I was able just to kind of sit and relax, and I ate as well. Everything's fine. I feel fine. So y'all, I'm just gonna end the video right here
Please
because
do.
I'm just excited that the surgery went well. The day went well. I couldn't have asked for a more perfect surgery day. Everything went smoothly.
Amen.
Everybody in the hospital was so nice and kind and did their job well. And Benjamin is asleep. So I'm just gonna rest up and give myself some time to rest. The boys are still at grandma's. She'll bring them back later. So it's nice and quiet. And I'm going to go in the room and I'm going to lay down and get some rest. So I'm going to end the video right here.
And so am I. So am I. But I just wanted to say, I'm happy she got the surgery. No, I'm happy he drove her too, because I was worried, my opinion only, that he was going to make her drive herself. like he did the consultation. So I'm happy he drove her. But at the same time, maybe she should have drove herself. I don't know, because the footage, did we need all of that? Did we need all of that, right? But it was good to get it documented, what the doctor said, once again, what she can and cannot do, even though we see they're already defying those rules right now, first day out, because they stopped at Chick-fil-A, fine. They got the food, they went to grandma's house, so you know she's sitting up at grandma's house. They wasn't like, oh, lay down, put your feet up. It's a sit up, work these boys situation. They didn't film that. That's my opinion. Then she came home. So now she still got to film and tell everybody she's okay before she could finally rest. So y'all got to pay attention, guys. Y'all got to pay attention. But I'm still happy nonetheless that she got the surgery, guys. And let's see how soon she gets back to the harsh work, right? But hopefully that she'll be able to just continue to be what she is, the IAG farm mama, take care of the kids. Maybe we'll see, true homeschooling again and kind of get that separation of farm life and school, regular life. But nonetheless, I wanted to come back and react to that because it's like a full 360 for me. I initially started my reactions when I couldn't take it no more. I watched years worth of madness and I was like, okay, I'm seeing everyone reacting. Real G hit it on the head. When I saw that, I felt the same way. And finally, guys, she got the surgery. So I'm happy for her. And I wish her a speedy recovery. And I wish her less work going forward. And I wish grandma and the boys less work going forward, but we'll see. So there we go. I'm going to leave it right there. Don't have too much more to say, but you know how I do. Before I leave out, I'm going to hit you with the brand. I'm going to hit you with the motto. If you like anything I do, tell a friend. If you don't like anything I do, tell a friend. It does not hurt either way. And from my lips to your ears, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to go out there and be kind to each other and love yourself first. And then come back over here and hit the like, subscribe, share, comment, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and join me in the comments. Tell me what you think about this. You know what I'm saying? Am I reaching? Did you see what I see? Did he show caring and empathy? Or am I just being like, did he show it and I'm reaching? Or are you over there with me? But anyway, see y'all in the comments. And until next time, it's your girl Gangali. She Could Talk the podcast. And I'm out. Peace.